What is up, guys? This is Cinnamon Toast on Kaneko Gaming, and whoa, it is so different. Oh no, it's fine. It's all good. It's all the same. Anyway, today I'm gonna do a commentary on a zombies map idea that I had, because I don't know if you watched the other one, but I sometimes have some interesting ideas for zombies, and I don't know about you guys, but the zombie maps that we've got so far, and if you want to know the time period that this is in, then we have Mob of the Dead, Die Rise, Green Run, and Nuketown. And they're not all that exciting. I mean, Mob of the Dead's really good, but still, it's, I don't know, these maps seem a bit flat. Anyway, also, like my last commentary on a zombies map idea, well, actually on the contrast to it, is I want to keep this one a bit shorter, because the last one I think I waffled on a little bit, and look at me now, I'm doing it again. Anyway, zombies map. So, you have to kind of picture it with me here a little bit, because it's going to be a little difficult, because this one is, I think, a little complex. So anyway, this new map, first of all, has 4 new survivors, which, kind of like Mob of the Dead, are sort of more serious than the sort of comical ones that the new awesome foursome are, like Misty and Rustman and all that. So these 4 are like more serious and more dark. Anyway, map starts off with you rocking up to a college that's obviously abandoned and dark and gloomy. So it's sort of a bit like Mob of the Dead in that sense that it's more horror based. So you've got this huge college campus. And as you start going through, and you start at the gates, and you go in and then you do your zombie stuff, normal rounds, and you sort of explore this campus that's quite big. As you keep going through this campus, you start to discover more secrets and more interesting things, until eventually you get led outside, and this is where it gets a little interesting. So, here's the thing that you kind of have to picture with me. So, you've got like a diamond, sort of square shape, and on each corner, there is a place. So, the college campus is always the place that you start with, and then you've got 3 other areas. So, obviously this idea is not like a legit idea that will happen, so I mean, I haven't fleshed it out completely, and also this map has nothing to do with any of the storyline. I don't really follow the storyline that well, mainly because I don't do the Easter eggs. So you have college campus, and then on one side you'll have a forest, another side you'll have a castle, and on the final corner, a dormitory of some sort where people would stay and live while they were at this place. So this place is kind of magical, if you would, as a sense that, so you've got these 4 locations, and you start off in the college campus, and you go in, and in the center of this square, I hope you're following, because this is a bit interesting, is sort of fog. Now I know you'll be like, oh, fog, what the fuck? Fog was shit from transit. This is good fog. This is magical fog. So, because I'm trying to keep this idea to the limitations of what our gen consoles have at this point in time, I know next gen's sort of around the corner, the fog would, because you can't have this massive open area in 4 kind of big locations, so you have to connect these 4 locations, but you have to do it interestingly. So the fog would kind of have little lanterns that you could follow, and which would be different colors. And basically, the 4 squares, the corners, they sort of randomize. So when you get lost in the fog, or not really lost, but as you go through the fog, an area will kind of rotate in a sort of way. So you sort of never really sure where you're going, but you sort of just teleport. So you just go into the fog a little bit, you get lost a little bit, and you go in, you follow a lantern, boom, you're in a location. And it's not always the same place every time you go there. So you can end up at the castle. And by the way, the castle is a Japanese shogun-style castle. Just to get a bit of picture, get a picture in your head. I don't know why, I think it's cool. So these locations would be connected, like I've said, so I'm just going to do a little broad summary through this sort of fog in the center, and as you go to each location, there's new weapons and perks and stuff, except I think what transit needed, which this map would probably have, is each map would definitely have jug. It's so unfair to get stuck at one location, and you get lost, and especially with the idea of getting lost and ending up at different places, that you'll not have jug in all the locations, and that's what transit sucks so bad. If you got stuck at like a bus depot without jug, you're just fucked. I mean, especially on the higher rounds when there was like no way to survive. And this is what this map would have to do, is have guns in every spot, reasonably good guns, and definitely jug at least in like 4 jugs in each of those locations, because otherwise it's just too hard and not fun. And also, this new map would bring a new perk. I thought I'd think up some perk ideas as well, and I had this one. It's called Magno, and I even got the color for it. It's like a dark red, so it's kind of like jug red, but more dark, more marooned, sort of. And what this perk would do is it's kind of like Magnum rounds, except your bullets have increased piercing damage. So what you do, this perk's really good for people who like to train, is so you drink this perk, and basically it gives you all your guns really large amount of piercing rounds, piercing damage. So when you're training and you're shooting through all the zombies that are all lined up and whatever, you got your piercing bullets going through all of them, except every like maybe 5th zombie it goes through, or 10th, I don't know, some way to balance it, would add explosive damage. So you shot through 5 to 10 zombies or whatever, and then all the zombies after that you shoot, your bullets do explosive damage and do extra damage. So I hope you get that. So it's like shoot, go through several zombies for balance, and then on the last couple zombies it's explosive or does extra damage or whatever. So back to the map. So this map is sort of more story based, kind of like Mob of the Dead. I had this idea before Mob of the Dead came out, and I didn't follow Mob of the Dead that much, so I didn't know a lot about it until it came out and I played it. So this idea sort of came through what I sort of briefly saw in Mob of the Dead. So it's dark and it's sort of more story focused. So, and these college campuses and the places you go to have secrets and secret tunnels, and there will obviously be alternate ways to get to places, maybe a zip line from the castle to the forest. And obviously these locations would kind of be diverse in like how you play. So the castle would be more tightly closed spaces with the college, and the forest and the dormitories, which would be kind of like those separated dormitories that you get on camp or whatever. That would be those. That would be kind of more open, and you know, and that offer different challenges, of course, as well. So these characters would be kind of serious, and they're sort of on a mission in a sense. Okay, I did say this is not really tying in the storyline, but it kind of is. That these 4 characters are sort of trying to find something in this weird place. Maybe it holds a secret of some sort. Maybe it explains. Maybe it's the college or something where Richtofen and Maxis went. I don't know. And so there would be many secrets, and of course it's full of zombies and things, and there'd be secret passages, and it'd be kind of like an adventure every time you play, and especially when you add in the random kind of locations, but with the fair balancing of Jug and then a new perk of Magno, which would be kind of interesting. I think this map would be great. That's kind of being a bit biased since I thought of it, but I don't know. So anyway, that's my idea for Zombies map idea. I don't actually have a name for it, but that's it really. Tell me in the comments what you think of my idea. If you have your own, that'd be great if you could tell me. And yeah, that'd be great, guys. I hope you're also on Kaneko and subscribing. So I'll see you later, guys. Bye.